What if I told you that in Chengdu, food isn't just eaten, it's an adventure in fire and flavor? This is the spice capital of China, where every street corner hums with the smell of chili oil, sizzling woks, and the unmistakable numbing buzz of Sichuan peppercorns. From bubbling hot pots to fiery noodles and chili-soaked dumplings, Chengdu's street food is bold, addictive, and unforgettable. Today, we're counting down 10 iconic spicy street foods you can't miss in Chengdu. Stick around until number 1. It's a dish so legendary, locals say you haven't truly tasted Sichuan cuisine until you've tried it. Number 10. Skewered hot pot. Skewered hot pot is often described as hot pot on a stick, and it's one of Chengdu's most fun and interactive street foods. Imagine trays filled with skewers of beef, chicken, tofu, mushrooms, and vegetables, each dipped into a bubbling pot of Sichuan spiced broth. The chili oil and peppercorns coat every bite, layering smoky heat with that signature numbing tingle Sichuan cuisine is famous for. What makes it addictive is the variety. You can mix and match dozens of skewers, customizing your meal exactly how you like it, whether light and herby or fiery and bold. For a classic experience, visit Xiaojian Chuan, a well-loved spot where the broth is rich, spicy, and perfectly balanced for dipping until you can't eat another stick. If you want something more local and rowdy, head to Jianghu Chuan, where the atmosphere is loud, the chili heat is bolder, and the skewers keep coming until you run out of room. Number 9. Bobo Ji. Bobo Ji is like hot pot's cool cousin, literally. Instead of a boiling pot, skewers of chicken, beef, vegetables, tofu, and quail eggs are cooked first, then chilled and served cold in a rich, numbing sauce made from chili oil, Sichuan peppercorn, garlic, and roasted sesame. What makes it special is the contrast, refreshing and cold, yet explosively spicy at the same time. It's a dish that locals especially love in Chengdu's hot, humid summers, where sitting down with a cold beer and a tray of fiery skewers is the ultimate way to beat the heat. For a popular spot, visit Shuangliu Bobo Ji, known for its deep, nutty sesame flavor that balances the chili burn perfectly. For a more street-side experience, head to Jianglaosan Bobo Ji, where trays of skewers sit ready for you to dip, snack, and chill with friends late into the night. Number 8. Dan Dan Noodles. Dan Dan noodles are one of Chengdu's most famous street foods, and one of the spiciest. Thin wheat noodles are tossed in a rich sauce made of chili oil, Sichuan peppercorns, preserved vegetables, minced pork, and sesame paste. The first bite delivers nutty creaminess, then the fiery heat hits, followed by the numbing tingle that lingers on your lips. What makes Dan Dan noodles so iconic is balance. The heat is bold, but it's cut with earthy sesame and the crunch of pickled vegetables. For the classic experience, try Chen Mapo Tofu Shop, a legendary spot that serves some of the city's best Dan Dan noodles alongside its famous tofu dishes. For something more local, head to Zhongshui Jiao and Dan Dan noodles, where the portions are hearty, the chili oil is heavier, and the spice lovers line up at all hours. Number 7. Mapo Tofu. Mapo tofu is the dish that puts Sichuan cuisine on the world map. Soft, silky tofu cubes are simmered in a sauce of chili bean paste, minced pork, garlic, fermented black beans, and of course, a generous hit of Sichuan peppercorns. The flavor is explosive, spicy, savory, slightly smoky, and with that signature numbing sensation that makes you reach for another bite even as your lips tingle. This isn't just food, it's history. Mapo tofu has been served in Chengdu for over 150 years, named after the pockmarked old woman who first created it at a family-run shop. Today, it's still considered the soul of Sichuan's spice culture. For the original, head to Chen Mapo Tofu Shop, the birthplace of the dish and still the gold standard for authenticity. For a spicier, more modern twist, try Shizulu Mapo Tofu, where the chili oil is extra fragrant and the flavor is even bolder. Number 6. Sichuan Spicy Wontons. Sichuan spicy wontons are the perfect replacement. Soft, delicate wontons are filled with seasoned pork, then boiled until tender and drenched in a sauce of chili oil, soy, garlic, and Sichuan peppercorns. The magic is in the sauce. It's silky, smoky, spicy, and numbing all at once, coating the wontons in layers of flavor. For a classic taste, try Zhang Dumplings, a legendary shop known for its perfectly folded wontons and chili sauce recipe passed down for generations. For a more casual street-side vibe, head to Long Chao Shou, a beloved chain where the spice level is bolder and the bowls are big enough to share. Number 5. Twice Cooked Pork. Twice Cooked Pork is a Sichuan classic that's just as popular on the streets as it is in restaurants. Fatty pork belly is first simmered until tender, then sliced thin and stir-fried with chili bean paste, garlic, and leeks. The result is smoky, spicy, and slightly sweet, crispy at the edges but juicy at the center. It's called twice cooked because of that double process, which gives the pork an incredible depth of flavor. Every bite balances the richness of pork with the punch of chili bean paste, making it one of the most satisfying street foods to pair with rice or beer. For the authentic taste, head to Yu's Family Kitchen, where the pork belly is perfectly tender and the spice balance is just right. For a more everyday local experience, try Zhanglao Erhui Guo Rao, a neighborhood spot where the flavors are bolder, oilier, and unapologetically Sichuan. Number 4. Hot and Sour Glass Noodles. Hot and sour glass noodles are one of Chengdu's ultimate comfort street foods. Slippery sweet potato noodles are served in a steaming bowl of chili oil, vinegar, garlic, and ground Sichuan peppercorns. The broth is tangy and spicy, with just enough numbing heat to make your lips tingle. The chewy noodles soak up the sauce, giving every bite a bold mix of sour, spicy, and savory flavors. For a famous spot, visit Suan La Fen Alley, where the broth is layered with extra chili paste and crunchy toppings like peanuts and pickles. For a more rustic version, head to Jinli Street food stalls, where vendors serve massive bowls loaded with spice and attitude, perfect for eating on the go. Number 3. Kung Pao Chicken. Kung Pao chicken may be famous worldwide, but in Chengdu, it's the real deal. Tender cubes of chicken are stir-fried with dried chilies, Sichuan peppercorns, garlic, and ginger, then tossed with roasted peanuts in a glossy, slightly sweet sauce. The beauty of this dish is balance. The chili heat is bold, but rounded out by the crunch of peanuts, the fragrance of ginger, and a subtle caramel sweetness in the sauce. It's spicy, nutty, tangy, and a little bit sweet, all at once, all in harmony. For the authentic version, try Shizilu Restaurant, where the recipe stays true to traditional Sichuan style with a strong chili punch. For something a little more modern, head to Gongbao Jiedong Alley in Jinjiang, where younger chefs add extra peanuts and a touch of vinegar for a sharper kick. Number 2. Sichuan Hot Pot. If there's one dish that defines Chengdu, it's Sichuan Hot Pot. A giant pot of crimson chili oil bubbles at the center of the table, packed with dried chilies, garlic, ginger, and that unmistakable numbing Sichuan peppercorn. Around it, plates of thinly sliced beef, lamb, mushrooms, tofu, and fresh vegetables wait to be plunged into the fiery broth. The experience is as much social as it is culinary. Friends gathered around, dipping, cooking, laughing, and daring each other to take on the heat. The flavor is rich, addictive, and unforgettable, with each ingredient soaking up layers of smoky, spicy broth. For a famous and authentic experience, visit Shuzhouxiang Hot Pot, known for its intense chili oil broth and buzzing atmosphere. For a more local, rowdy setting, try Lao Ma To Hot Pot, a no-frills spot where the peppercorns are heavier, the broth is spicier, and the tables are filled with Chengdu locals. Number 1. Chili Oil Wontons. If there's one spicy street food you absolutely can't leave Chengdu without trying, it's chili oil wontons. These delicate pork-filled dumplings are boiled until tender, then drenched in a scarlet sauce of chili oil, soy, garlic, and Sichuan peppercorn. The sauce is the star. It's silky, smoky, spicy, and numbing, clinging to the soft wonton wrappers so that every bite bursts with bold flavor. Comforting yet fiery, this dish is the perfect balance of Chengdu's famous Ma La spice, numbing and hot. For a legendary version, head to Zhang Dumplings, where the recipe has been perfected over generations and remains one of the city's most famous street eats. For something more casual and rowdy, Try Long Chow Shou, a popular chain where locals go for quick bowls of wontons swimming in chili oil. In Chengdu, spice isn't just flavor, it's culture. From late-night skewers dipped in bubbling broth to silky wontons drenched in scarlet chili oil, every dish tells the story of a city that lives and breathes heat. Food here is communal, fiery, and full of life, the perfect reflection of Chengdu itself. Which of these dishes would you dare to try first? Drop your answer in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more street food adventures across Asia. And if you loved this spicy journey through Chengdu, wait until you see what's cooking on the streets of Chongqing.